Welcome back. In this session, we will discuss the rest of the groups in the Baltimore classification system. So, the next group is group 4, that is viruses with plus strand RNA genomes. So, what is meant by plus strand RNA? Plus strand RNA means the viral genome, that is the single stranded RNA, will have the same base sequence as that of the viral mRNA. Okay, so the single stranded RNA will have the same base sequence as that of the viral mRNA. So that is why they are called as plus strand or positive sense RNA. Okay, and in this case they are non-segmented plus strand RNA genomes, and as soon as they enter the host cell, they will act as the mRNA and start to synthesize the proteins. Okay, and all the viruses, they replicate in the host cell's cytoplasm, and once they enter the host cell, the single stranded RNA genome will act as the mRNA. This is the image representing the reproduction strategy of the plus strand RNA viruses. So once this plus strand RNA genome is in the host cell, it will serve directly as the mRNA, and one of the first viral proteins to be made is the viral RNA replicase, and this replicase will replicate the RNA genome. They do that by two methods. The first one is by a double-stranded replicative form, and the second one is by synthesizing a negative strand RNA using the positive strand RNA as the template. And after this negative strand RNA is synthesized using the positive strand RNA as the template, then from this negative strand RNA, the RNA genome, that is the positive strand RNA, is made. So by two methods, this replicase enzyme, or that RNA replicase, will catalyze the formation of the viral genome. And after that, the transcriptase enzyme, they also help in synthesizing additional mRNA molecules, and from these mRNA molecules viral proteins are made, and these proteins and the positive strand RNA together will form the mature virions, which are released. So that is about the reproduction strategy of the positive strand RNA viruses. Now the examples are bacteriophages MS2 and Q beta. They are very small phages. They have only 4,000 or so nucleotides, so they come under this group. Then the tobacco mosaic virus, it is a plant virus. They also have plus strand RNA genome, and several other viruses that cause diseases like hepatitis A virus, polio virus, norovirus, and hepatitis C virus, West Nile fever virus, and even the novel coronavirus, that is COVID-19, all comes under this group. The next is group 5, viruses with minus strand RNA genomes. So what is minus strand? They are just the opposite, that is the viral genome will have complementary bases to that of the viral mRNA. So they are called as minus or negative strand RNA. And this negative strand RNA viruses, the virions are spherical to pleomorphic, and they measure in between 80 to 120 nanometer in diameter. There is an exception, that is influenza virus. In the case of influenza virus, they are filamentous in shape, and it is 200 to 300 nanometer long and 200 nanometer in diameter. All the viruses with minus strand RNA genomes are enveloped, and they are grouped into two, that is segmented and unsegmented genomes. In the case of segmented genome, they are composed of multiple linear pieces of RNA, and this RNA genomes will have self-complementary 3' and 5' end, and once they are transcripted, that is they have their mRNA, they will have a 5' cap and a 3' poly A tail. These segmented genomes are said to have evolved from the unsegmented one, and the unsegmented genomes of the negative strand RNA, they are highly conserved in order, that is they are arranged in a very highly conserved order. The genes will be tandemly linked, and they are separated by intergenic sequences or non-transcribed intergenic sequences. In this group, the negative strand RNA viruses, their genome cannot function as mRNA. So for them to replicate, they will have to bring with them an RNA dependent RNA polymerase once they enter into the cell. So most of them will have this enzyme with them in their capsid. In the case of influenza virus and all, it is an example for negative strand RNA. They are having this enzyme in their capsid. So initially the viral genome, they will serve as the template for mRNA synthesis. After the mRNA is made, these viruses will switch from mRNA synthesis and they will switch to genome replication. Okay, so how was this genome replicated? From the plus strand, sorry, this double strand DNA has two functions. First one is mRNA synthesis. The second one is they serve as the template for synthesis of more of the positive strand RNA genomes. So it is genome replication and mRNA synthesis. Both of these are catalyzed by an enzyme called as DNA dependent RNA polymerase. It is the host cell's enzyme, DNA dependent RNA polymerase. So the example for this group viruses is human immunodeficiency virus or the HIV virus that cause AIDS. Here is a figure representing that. So from the positive RNA, the double stranded DNA is made. They integrate into the host cell. It is done by the enzyme reverse transcriptase, and once they integrate into the host cell, there they serve as the template for synthesis of viral mRNA and viral genomes, and this is catalyzed by the host cell's DNA dependent RNA polymerase. This is the last group, group 7, viruses with gapped DNA genomes, gapped DNA or partially double stranded DNA genomes. So the example is HepaDNA viruses. This is a family of viruses, and under this we have the hepatitis B virus, HBV, and that cause hepatitis B. So in this case, they have circular double stranded DNA as their genomes, but it is not a complete double stranded DNA. Okay, so it will have one complete but nicked strand and a complementary strand that has a large gap. That is, their genome is incomplete. I will show you the image. So this is the image. So one strand is nicked and the other strand is complementary, but it has a large gap. So in their cycle, they infect the cell. Once they infect the cell, the genome is released into the nucleus of the host cell, and there will be having the host cell's repair enzyme, DNA repair enzymes. Okay, and they will fill the gap and seal the nick. That is, the gap and the nick is sealed, and it will yield a covalently closed circular DNA, a complete DNA. And then transcription happens. So transcription is done by the host RNA polymerase, and it will yield several mRNAs, and that happens in the nucleus itself. And it will yield several mRNAs, including a very large mRNA called the 3.4 kilobase RNA. It is a 3.4 kilobase RNA, and it is called the pre-genome. And all the RNA, the pre-genome and all the other mRNA will is transported into the cytoplasm, and in the cytoplasm the mRNA is translated to produce the viral proteins. Okay, and that will include the core proteins, and also a polymerase is made. This polymerase is having three activities. The first one is DNA polymerase activity, second one is reverse transcriptase activity, and the last one RNase H activity. Okay, so the mRNAs will move into the cytoplasm, and in the cytoplasm they are translated into proteins, and the proteins are the core proteins and a polymerase. This polymerase is having three distinct activities: DNA polymerase activity, reverse transcriptase activities, and RNase H activity. In the next step, the RNA pre-genome, that is the 3.4 kilobase RNA, that will associate with the polymerase and the core proteins that are translated, and they form an immature core particle. And then the reverse transcriptase activity of the enzyme. They will reverse transcribe the RNA using a protein primer, and they form a minor strand DNA from the pre-genome RNA. After that, all the pre-genome RNA is degraded by the RNase H activity of the enzyme. The remaining RNA fragment of the pre-genome, they will serve as the primer for synthesis of the gapped double-stranded DNA genome using the minor strand that is made before as the template. So finally you will get a full complete genome of the virus, that is one nicked and a other one complementary strand with a large gap. So what happens? First, the pre-genome RNA will associate with the polymerase and the core protein, and they form an immature core particle, and then the reverse transcriptase activity of the enzyme will reverse transcribe the RNA using a protein primer to form a minor strand DNA. And after that, the pre-genome is completely degraded, whatever by the RNase H activity, and whatever remaining RNA fragment, they are used as primer for the synthesis of the gapped double-stranded DNA genome using the minor strand DNA as the template. So that is how they make the gapped DNA genome. So that is about Baltimore classification. Thank you.